So, dear friends, one of the students has asked me a question about b2g sales planning. Let me remind you that b2g stands for business to government. It's when your client is government. Here we talk about municipal unitary enterprises, state-owned institutions, and organizations financed from different levels of the municipal, regional, and state budget. The thing is that sometimes such sales are difficult to predict. This means that the commercial sector allows us to rely on the fact that if your profit was 100 rubles last year and 2 years ago, it means that you will gain at least 100 rubles this year, taking into account an upward or downward trend. Indeed, in case of b2g, we deal with contests and financial quotations. Such a mathematical method of forecasting and sales planning is not always applicable. Therefore, in fact, when we deal with the public sector, we should use the method of qualitative forecasting and qualitative planning. In this case, qualitative is the antonym of the word quantitative. It means that the quantitative method, such as extrapolation, cannot always be used here, but you can rely on data analysis to find out what kind of modernization and projects are planned in your industry and figure out how much money is allocated to budget items in the region that your company operates in. We take this data and try to guess with the help of the expert evaluation method how much money we can earn. Here we can use quantitative methods. Let's say you have always received at least 10% of public funding for the expenditure item that is relevant for your business. We can assume that if there are no significant personnel shifts or some other disturbances, you can still count on this 10%. But the size of this budget item will already be determined by you as an expert, and sometimes this is not a very accurate method. However, unfortunately, it can be really hard to choose a more accurate method in this sector. The student who has asked this question has suggested that nobody can promise you anything on the b2g market. This means that if you do not work hard to earn money, nobody will give this money to you. So the market forecast of the sales of your company in this sector is not really valid. You should come up with a plan of organizational and technical measures to earn money. You should know who will provide you with money and how you will acquire this money. I know that you are not very happy about it, but that's life. And we all envy you, dear ladies and gentlemen, who have gained access to public funding. See you